We are seeing good growth in Asia Pacific, and we're very excited about that. We are seeing a more modest growth in the United States, and Europe is the question mark. We don't know what the outlook is going to be. It continues to be quite uncertain.
Obviously, with RevPAR, looking at the last quarter of last year, the US helped a lot of hotel chains around the world, and particularly some really big numbers. Are you seeing similar rebound out of the US at the moment?
Yes, we are, and we saw very good numbers out of Europe, surprisingly, in January and February. So we were pleased with that.
What kind of trends are you seeing at the moment? Are you seeing anything, is MICE proving to continue rebounding, or is leisure being really strong for you? Or?
Both are rebounding, and both are unfortunately quite subject to the vagaries of the economic conditions. So when we talk about the United States and we talk about major cuts in government spending, that has a huge impact on people's forward booking.
And when it comes to various regions, obviously Europe's been very flat though. Are you still quite positive about most of the rest of the world for this year?
Yes, we are, and we continue to see good growth. We're seeing great growth in Asia Pacific, and we're very pleased with that, particularly in India. We are looking at growth through our own efforts as well as through strategic alliances. And we announced last year the alliance with Bestech in India, whereby we are going to grow 49 hotels in the Park Inn by Radisson brand. And I think you'll see some other exciting news of that ilk coming out of Asia Pacific.
Fantastic. I mean, you're seeing a lot of growth, especially with the brand that we're in right now, which is Radisson, and this is Radisson Blu. This is your global flagship, to be fairly safe. How are you seeing growth with Radisson Blu at the moment? Are you quite excited about what's happening with the brand?
We are excited about it, and again, Asia Pacific is one of those leading charges in terms of Radisson Blu. But in our very own home market in Minneapolis, we have the Mall of America opening next month, the 15th of the month. So we're extraordinarily excited about that, and hope to have you back next year for that hotel.
Can I ask what some of your favorite things are about Radisson Blu?
It's very trendy, so it's iconic in some of the elements. If you look behind us at the photo gallery, that's not something that you would see in a hotel. It has an enormously beautiful fireplace in the lobby that's very attractive to guests. The bar is something that brings in customers from all over the area, not just from hotel guests. So we're trying to look to business travelers, and we're trying to make sure that we offer them not only business class rooms and free internet, but we also offer them a really comfortable place to stay where they can have great food and they can relax as well.
As a business traveler yourself, does it sort of tick a lot of the boxes?
It absolutely does. You feel like home when you come to Radisson Blu, and you feel like home when you have people that say, yes, I can, every time you have a request.
And how is Radisson Blu helping your ambition strategy at the moment? Obviously, we're getting pretty close to 2015. So how is the brand really helping that growth?
Sure. We are halfway through the Ambition 2015 strategy, and we're very much on track. The only place that we're slightly behind our schedule is development pace in the U.S., largely due to the financing availability. So Radisson Blu is helping, as are all the other brands. We are looking very strong in emerging markets, not only in Asia Pacific, but also in Africa and Eastern Europe.
And obviously you've had a few changes on the European side of things as well too. A lot of excitement going on over there, even though that growth is a little bit flat at the moment. Obviously, it is Europe and there are expectations for it to rebound. So obviously you're in the right cities.
We are in the right cities. We have great representation in major markets, and fortunately for us, our origins were in the Nordic countries, and they have been quite strong and resilient, and we have less representation in the southern Mediterranean areas where, of course, the markets are quite troubled.
Now, you recently won a big award of Hotel Group of the Year. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was very exciting. Carlson Residor came together from a marketplace perspective last year, and now are marketing as a global brand. And to win the award and to have it recognize not only the service culture, but the employees. And of course, we have a leader in Kurt Ritter who had just announced his retirement, who to go out on that high note is very fitting for the service that he's given us all these years.
You certainly have some great leaders in different parts of the world, don't you? And just to finish up on Asia Pacific, just generally, what excites you most about that is obviously India and whatnot. Is it India, China, the potential, I mean, especially for growth with your brands?
The potential is huge, and of course we are the leading international hotel company in India, and we have great success going for us with the alliance that we have and with other activities in the market. We also see great potential in China. When I traveled to China last year and they indicated they were very upset with the slowdown in the market, the rest of the world would love to have the kind of growth rates that China is still projecting. And there's great growth in other places. Indonesia is projected to have great growth, and so we're excited about that as well.